Hello everyone, my name is Garance. I am 26 years old and I come from France. Sorry for my accent. This year I decided to start learning how to code because I truly think it's very important in our everyday life. So for my final project, I'm presenting you mom's website. Um, I created this website for my mom to modernize a old one, which she had since the 90s, something like that, when she published her poetry books. The goal was to provide an interactive experience where everyone can easily explore her poems and get a little glimpse of her universe. And just for fun, you can have a look of her old website from the 90s. So yes. After about the technology I use. This project is 2.0 website. I try to use as many tools as we learn in CS50, HTML and CSS with some bootstrap tools for structure and style, of course, JavaScript to make the website more dynamic and interactive, Python with Flask for the backend, and SQLite to store all the poem. I also learned how to use Hostinger and Heroku for hosting and deployments, making the website accessible online. And just regarding CSS, I focused on responsiveness, by hand, not relying entirely on Bootstrap. It's not perfect, but I'm really proud of having done it mostly by hand. It was a great way to practice. And now, let me show you the new website. So, as you can see, we start with a loader page that appears each time we click on the homepage link or on the logo. It was a bit tricky to implement, that's why I decided to make this compromise of having it as always we click on the link. And after, you can have a look of all the page. Here is my mom, a presentation of my mom, her book, a CD, a presentation of a CD, with an extract. It was a good way also to practice how to add an HTML tag for an audio. And you have also this footer here. After, when you click on the recueil page, book page, you have an page that allows people to easily navigate between poems. The challenging part was managing the database with the two parts of the book, like Asperger mon âme from the first part and Un parfum de sensualité for the second, and adding features like marking poem as already read using JavaScript. Let me show you. For example, here you click like already read, poem lu in French. You can click or not like you want. You go back, and if you come back on the website, you have this one. That's it. And I also added a comment section with POWR, POWR, which is very user-friendly and easy to configure. After, you have a simple gallery of pictures of my mom at literary events or recording a CD, etc. I coded some of the JavaScript manually instead of using a pre-built gallery just to practice. For example, for having that, I made it by hand on JavaScript. It was really fun to do it here. And the last but not least, also the contact form. Visitor can send message directly. Fault this contact form. This part was really complicated and tricky because of the required security measured. I learned a lot, but I admit I relied on AI to understand how to do it safely, how to which step to start with, and I really learned learned a lot, and I'm really proud of myself to success having this at the end. After, let me go back to the slide. So behind the website, I implemented a Flask backend to manage Poem. On the left, you can have a look of part of this app.py. And here you can see also on the right, sorry, my coding space, including the database, recueil.db, and here, sorry, and static files such as picture and JavaScript, as well as templates. Outside of this, at the core, so have the py, I said at first, requirements, txt, and for deployment, test files for debugging. You have some on script, and that's it. Yes, here's my virtual environment. So to conclude, this project allowed me to combine front-end, back-end, database, and online deployment. I learned to structure a complete website, integrate audio, and create a smooth user experience. I hope so. And most importantly, it's a personal gift for my mom, which makes it very meaningful for me. Before this formation, also, I was a little bit scared, a lot scared of computers, but thanks to CS50, I now feel much more confident, and I better understand how things work. I want to keep improving my skills again and again, and I for sure I will make some new lesson on the EDX page. So thank you for watching this presentation, and I hope you enjoy the project. Bye, see you soon.